The MONSTERVERSE has returned! You read the title right, ladies and gentlemen. 2 years ago, I put out some of my highest viewed content ever on the channel. All revolves around one singular movie. Yes, the MONSTERVERSE is going to continue with a brand new movie, Godzilla Kong, A New Empire. The trailer just dropped, I think around a month ago by the time you're watching this video. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go check it out. There is a ton of new things happening, and my highest viewed video ever on my channel is sitting at around 450,000 views, like 500,000 views, almost 500,000 views. And it was around the two big 13-inch lights and sounds, Godzilla and Kong. And since then I stopped doing MONSTERVERSE toys, figures. I stopped doing videos on those, except for last year. Last year I did the SH Monster Arts Mecha Godzilla because I had that pre-ordered for over a year and then it just didn't arrive till last summer, so I did that. But since then, I haven't really done a lot of these products because I've moved on to Funko content. But I am here to make this announcement because with the new movie coming out, I am returning to make more MONSTERVERSE product content. Now, would that mean forever? Obviously not. Pretty soon, I think like 3 months after this, I'm going to stop and go back to Funkos. But because of this new movie, let's make some content on this again. And I know a lot of people who originally watched me 2 years ago for these figures are going to be very, very pleased to hear the news that I have gotten more stuff to do. Now, obviously Playmates has not ran out their license. They are doing figures and sets, play sets, for this upcoming Godzilla Kong New Empire movie. Since my departure from MONSTERVERSE content, Playmates has continued to put out new figures. And they have repackaged some of the older ones, but they've also put out a lot of new ones that obviously I didn't get to even buying, let alone doing videos on it. I did get some Playmates sets since then. I just didn't do the videos on them because I just didn't feel like it was the right time yet. I wanted to wait for this moment when a new MONSTERVERSE movie was officially on its way to finally capitalize on doing these videos again. So, while I may not have a single toy or a single figure from A New Empire, from the new movie, not yet at least, this is what happens when you live in Canada. It's very hard to get stuff. It's very hard to get stuff, but will I do it? Will I get these figures and play sets? They're doing play sets now, so will I do it? That's the big question. Yes, I am doing it. What you just saw were all the order receipts that I have from making a ton of different orders from my supplier to get these figures. And yes, unlike last time, where I was basically sent these figures for free, this time, I'm not so lucky. I have to whip up my own wallet and actually spend a good lump sum of money on these figures. And keep in mind, to all the Americans watching, I live in Canada, so these are all in Canadian prices. So it's gonna be a little bit more pricier than what you guys got for, you lucky people. But as we await for these figures to ship to my studio, I have some other announcements. I mentioned earlier I still grabbed some figures in 2022, like when I was doing Funko content. I still grabbed some of these figures. I bought them from, I think it was Target. I was down in the US for a bit, and I was able to buy some of these figures, and then these all came from 2 Targets. So now is the time for me to actually get these figures open and doing videos on it. So let me show you what I have. Let me show you a tease of what's to come. So starting off, I did pick up the Skullcrawler micro figures. So I think fall of 2021, I managed to get pretty much all of them for the micro figures. If you haven't seen that video, you can go check it out right now. But I was missing the skull crawler. I was unable to get it because that Walmart where I bought it from didn't have it. They had everything but the skull crawler. Then I have some of the official, more original, standard size Playmates figures. Starting with these ones, and these are all with the brand new packaging. I love this brand new packaging. It's so much better than the original one. The older one is obviously focused solely on Godzilla vs. Kong. And the new packaging here is branded around the MONSTERVERSE as a whole. And I really like that. And they've repackaged some of the original Godzilla vs. Kong figures, some of the older figures that I still have as of now. They've repackaged it with this style of packaging. Obviously it's just packaging, so there's no need for me to purchase those. So I just bought what was new when I actually didn't have. So this one is from Godzilla 2014. This is City Destruction Godzilla with Tank. Then we have something from the second MONSTERVERSE movie, Kong Skull Island, again with the brand new packaging. This is Ferocious Kong with helicopter and chain propeller. Some of these ones, I'm more excited about these ones because, especially this one. This one was a figure that it was kind of it was talked about for a long time because there was leaks and all that. And I think I remember I said when I did Godzilla and Kong, I said they really need to do this. The Battle Roar Mecha Godzilla. This was like one of the top ones that people were talking about because I did the Godzilla and Kong Battle Roar. Be sure to check out that video. But obviously Mecha Godzilla was nowhere out yet. And I said they should really do it. And then apparently got leaked. Walmart had the leak that it was actually a product that they're gonna get, and then, I don't know, it was a whole tobacco. By that time, I was no longer doing those videos. But, it's not over yet. I actually also got one more thing. When I was down at Target, I was buying Funko Pops, and right next to the Funko Pops, they had this. One of the few playsets that Playmates has released around the MONSTERVERSE. This is Godzilla vs. Kong Hong Kong Battle. I think that's what it's called. No, City Battle. It's a full-on play set. It includes 2 6-inch figures and a bunch of like cardboard buildings and other stuff you can do to mimic to create the scene of the Hong Kong battle. This is my one and only playset I have at the moment. Playmates still have some stuff here. So I got some stuff I can show off here for the time being. So for now, if you're excited to see the videos, the full-on reviews coming soon as I make a grand return to the MONSTERVERSE products, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and turn the notification bells on so you don't miss these reviews the second they come out. As for now, thanks very much for watching, and we will see you with a fresh year of brand new content.